What's up, Grapplers Gold Mine? This is Professor Ahangar today here with my good friend, Mr. Nick Wooten. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of no-gi techniques that I really enjoy. They're some of my favorite no-gi techniques because, man, sometimes it's hot in the summer, so we don't really have the street equivalent of a gi, right? So, and it's always important to have a good no-gi game alongside your gi game. All right, Grapplers Gold Mine, so I want to show you guys my favorite way to take the back off of the turtle position. It's really one of my favorite ways to take the back in general. I find a huge success rate with this, and it leads into some very quick attacks if you're playing the timing right. So from the turtle position, I'm going to go for what we call a spiral ride, but it's going to be a little bit of a variation on the spiral ride. First, I'll show you the mechanics in the traditional spiral ride, and then I'll get into how we take the back off of it. So from this position, I want to block with my hip and knee on this side, and I want to block with my hand against his tricep on this side. Now from here, it's all about generating momentum in this direction. And how I do that, look, this outside hand or this top hand right here is going to go over his waist and to the inside of his thigh. And I'm going to create a crowbar motion. So I do like a tricep extension right here. And notice how he starts tilting over, especially because I'm blocking the two legs of the table on the other side. So traditional spiral ride is, as I'm doing that, I scoot away from him and give him space to fall. And what we find is very often the head and arm choke is available right off the bat. But sometimes we got some savvy guys who know that the head and arm choke is there, or who just have a really good base, right? So instead of blocking the elbow, I'm going to control the wrist. And now I'm still going to create the crowbar motion, but now I'm going to engage a little bit more weight. I'm going to switch my legs. Look, this front knee is going to come in front of his thigh right here. I'm going to step up with my back leg, like so. Now I'm basically committing to creating that same crowbar motion, and as we fall, look, I shove this leg down and get a hook, and I shoot across for my rear naked choke. So again, instead of blocking the tricep right here, I want to control the wrist because it gives me a quicker opportunity to go across his neck. And look, the crowbar motion right here is just the same. But now I switch my hips. Come around to this side for a quick black belt tip, guys. What I've found is I can get this on most people my weight or lighter, but guys with crazy good bases are really good at resisting this technique. So when I drive this knee into the thigh, I step up with this leg. I don't just hope that gravity lets me win right here, because even here, Nick's got a good enough base that I can't just take him with me, right? So instead, I put this foot to the ground as an engine to really insist that he drives over. And now with this knee inside of his thigh, he can't stop me. And usually what shows up is a rear naked choke, or sometimes even an arm lock because of the momentum.